Ah, so you finally made it, hey? Well, no rush. Anyways, remember your goal here is to, what was it again? Oh yes, your goal is to make the land a lot more habitable for humans. So, you should not be going around trying to find gold in the rivers. If there even is any rivers. We haven't explored this place a lot, and good luck with your limited supplies. First you'll make your own house. If you manage to get enough people on the island, we'll make you governor, maybe even emperor at some point. Alright, cheers chap. Thinks he's going to be emperor. Wow, looks as if the island is here. Hello guys, and welcome to a new series I'll be doing as my second video on this channel, which will be the Minecraft building series. So, today's video is going to show you how to build a house with limited resources. Looks as if they've given us deep slate stairs. But this is around the average player's stuff, except for the deep slate stairs, which we will be removing and replacing with... what would look nice for this build? Sandstone stairs. So, sandstone stairs, cobblestone stairs. This is around the normal stuff that your average player will have to make a house. But of course, you don't want this house to look shit. So, you'll be using these limited resources, and you'll be trying to make a good looking house. First thing we'll have to do is excavation. Bit of excavation never hurt anyone. We'll just want to remove a lot of this more jagged terrain. Mainly because it will get in our way and get in the way of progress. And we want to progress on this island. Now, if we have a little look at the top down, you will see that in this island we currently only have this boat. For some reason, Sailor Dude's still there. And then we have a vast expanse of wilderness. To the north of us, we have a forest. With a statue in it, it would seem. We will see that later. Our current predicament on this island is to get settlers to settle on this strange, unforgiving land. For this, we will need settlers and infrastructure. This series will focus on the infrastructure part and how to make that look good. We also have a volcano nearby. The camera drone is adjusting so you can see the volcano. I will see you later once we have cleared out this entire space. So I'd say we've flattened this place out fairly enough. We shall now start the build plan. First, we'll like a floor plan, a general sort of shape for the build. Now, I like carving out my floor plan into the ground itself. You might like to use wool it's really up to you. All you want to have is a nice looking house. That's all it's about. So we've got a generally very jagged floor plan right here. After I slowly develop up carpal tunnel syndrome, you can see that our floor plan has a sort of main living room area that should be around here. And then there's a lot of other areas that will be around here. Maybe we could extend this part into a balcony looking out on this sort of area. And that could possibly be a kitchen. Now, what else do we want to establish? Well, we would probably like to establish what our floor is going to be made of. Now, we have a lot of choices. We could use cobblestone, spruce, although I'd recommend spruce more for the walls. Or we could use birch. Or, assuming that we probably have a lot of spruce logs, assuming that you hopefully have been doing your farming, very good on you, we could use spruce wood, which requires 4 spruce logs in the crafting table that will appear around here if you are not using creative mode. Which I assume you aren't if you're following this for your survival guide. So now that we have created our wood, we have came to the decision. We will have walls on the outsides around here, making it a lot more of an inbuild, and then we will have pillars coming out from the walls. Now, how high do we want to make this house? Very high. The higher the better. See, the more high you go up, the harder it is for the spiders to climb onto your roof. And you don't want them spiders on your property. I'm sure spiders, if they learned English, would certainly get off my property a bit more. So, now we can get an idea of where the walls will be and the general new shape of our building. Our building looks to have many pillars around it. There's even a 1 block thick wall, as you can see over here, which will kind of be the corner between these two areas. But now that we've got our pillars in, we should swap this out for spruce wood, and we won't really be needing these again. Now this spruce, now we don't have oak here, mainly because there is no oak on this island. But we could get oak imported, or if you are playing on your own survival world, you will most likely have oak, as it is one of the most common sorts of woods. Now, I'm not telling you to build this block for block. I am telling you to take the advice. Pillars are often a good way to make your houses look realistic. But, seeming that these spruce planks will not do for our usual thing, we will ask to get them imported. Ahoy lad, you got them £64 notes for me, have you? Oh, you sound different. Yeah, I'm a different guy from the other one. Alright. I would like 64 shipments of oak wood. Or coming right up, there's £1 per shipment. Shipments are usually 64 bits of oak wood. God, I didn't know it was that cheap now. Here you go. Alright, have a great day. So, now that we've done that little trade, it should be coming any time now. Any time. Oh, It's finally arrived. Oh, that took ages. Oh, Jesus! I didn't realize I ordered that much. Well, this will come in handy for future projects. Assuming that this island has very limited resources, but in the real Minecraft world, you would usually have a lot of birch and oak in the same forest, unless you got really unlucky. Then you should really be using exactly what you have at your moment. But using these limited resources and a little bit of help from Mr. Sailor over there, God knows why they replaced the old one. It was kinda nice. Wait, I was gonna use this for the walls, wasn't I? God, I took so long. That shipment took so long that I actually forgot what I was gonna use the oak for. No, we were going to use birch for the floor. Okay, now that we are done with the floor, we can get onto the walls. Now, what you'll want to know with walls is that you should make the base plan of the walls first, and then after that you should be making the kind of depth and detail to the walls. We have the general shape of the house and design. Let me put you through a few of the sorts of design choices. I'm going to want to do this stuff here. Okay, perfect. So, mainly the walls have been made of oak, and they have been set one layer back from the pillars to add a bit of depth. But then we have this balcony. Now this balcony uses this small bit that was protruding out facing this area. We have lowered the bit, and then we have added a little spruce sort of mat there, a roof made of slabs, connected it to the birch fence, and it genuinely just looks like a nice little cozy balcony, which is what we were trying to get, so I would call that a success. And I know what you're saying, or couldn't you just leave the house right here? Yes, but also no. I'm going to remove the tops of these pillars, as we will be using them for overhangs. Now, you might be asking, why even make a roof that even looks good? Like, you're not going to be using a good roof to protect from like spiders and stuff. I say yes, because those spiders can climb over the normal blocks, but it's not very easy for a spider to climb into your house when you've got a nice looking roof. But also, because we're trying to make something that looks semi-decent here. And why are you even watching this tutorial in the first place? I mean, it's kind of not a tutorial, it's just something to put in the background maybe. Have a nice tea while you do it. But we are going to mix and match some different roof styles to make this house look very unique. Now, I will be explaining these roof styles as I make them and once I'm finished with them. So, seeming that it would be easy to get some sandstone from the local beaches, you have decided to replace, well, I have decided to replace this balcony roof from just some normal spruce slabs to some sandstone slabs, which goes very well with the birch wood, and then sandstone slabs, and then the sandstone stairs at the top, and it just gives it a lot more of this kind of feel to it, you know? This roof is a very simple one. We simply grab the roof design that most of you will be familiar with, which is one stair here, one stair here, one stair here, and then at the end, these two stairs ended up meeting. So we added 2 stairs on top of them and made this nice little pattern where at the top it becomes solid blocks. Now this small part needed a roof as well, so I just gave it this small little sort of roof, you know, just a small little short hang. Your goal here is to make the house look as varied as possible in, of course, designs. You don't want it to be very varied in actual sort of what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you don't want to be having it varied in block type. Otherwise you would probably come into a problem where it would get very oversaturated, wouldn't it? Okay, this one took a while to figure out, but I eventually did, and I was going for a sort of Tudor style. I might expand it to go onto this entire box. Actually, yeah, I'll do that now, but it's kind of like the sort of church style of roof, but how you make it is like, you have this kind of like thing where you like have like kind of sort of thing. You know what, I'll make a separate tutorial on how to build this sort of roof, but what you've got right now is what you've got right now. And I'll add the stairs in right now. Yeah, so that's how it will end up turning out. So yeah, that's it for the roofing. That took way longer than it should have. But yeah, we will continue this in the next episode. I hope you do well. See you later.